In Alex Garland's intense thriller, Civil War, Kristen Stewart stars as Lee, a seasoned photojournalist in a future America torn apart by conflict. The movie's chaotic scenes leave viewers struggling to distinguish between factions as bullets and explosions fill the screen. Lee, known for capturing iconic moments like the Antifa massacre, teams up with veteran journalist Joel and novice Jazzy to document the Western Forces rebellion against the federal government. This alliance, led by states like California and Texas, is heavily armed and determined to overthrow the government. As they advance, the trio hides behind wrecked cars and damaged buildings, eventually making their way into the White House. Ironically, these intense scenes were filmed at Tyler Perry's Atlanta studio, where a replica White House stands. Lake Orman plays a three-term president who resembles Trump, although Garland insists he did not model the character on any specific politician. Dunst also clarifies that Offerman's character is not meant to be Trump, but a generic authoritarian leader who disregards the Constitution and democracy. As the rebels close in on the Oval Office, the president's Secret Service engage in a furious gunfight. In a dramatic twist, the president's press secretary is killed while trying to negotiate his surrender, which turns out to be a trap. Amidst all the chaos, Lee, Joel, and Jazzy document the carnage, snapping photos of the dead and injured. However, Jessie becomes a liability when she steps into an open hallway to take a picture. Lee saves her by taking a bullet meant for Jazzy. In a shocking move, Jazzy then takes the camera and continues photographing. For some viewers, it may be unclear who shot Lee, but Dunn clarifies that the shot came from the president's forces. Dunn explains that Lee, being experienced, knew how to navigate the battlefield, something Jessie lacked. Director Garland and the cast were deeply affected by Lee's death. Garland recalls how difficult it was to continue filming without Dunn, who had become the heart of the movie. The movie reaches its climax with the president being killed by rebel soldiers. The credits roll over a black and white photo of the Western forces celebrating next to the dead president, presumably taken by Jazzy. A sequel to Civil War seems likely as many questions remain unanswered. Will the federal military escalate the conflict with more devastating weapons? Will the president's supporters surrender now that he's dead? Will Jessie win an award for her photos? The future of a sequel will depend on how well Civil War resonates with audiences across politically divided America.